my hosts, and welcome to another Minecraft stream. Today we are continuing our work on building our bamboo farm. Hello, Stephanie. It's good to see you. And let's get right into it then. And got my stuff. Let's head down. Bonk. Did I put my armor on? Yeah, I did. Cool. Got got more magma cubes than we've got space. That's really good. I'm going to be using these magma cubes later on. So it's good that we've got one box full and working on our second box. There we go. Let's go back down to the bamboo farm. And it is night. Oops. Oh, wait, everything loads in. Extending the range of the render distance really helps with navigation. Ah! Hi, Riziki Iki. Good to see you as well. I hope you are doing well. I'm doing quite well at the moment myself. Oh, there's a golem about to get processed into iron. And thinking about that, I'm reminded I need to pick up some stuff from the thing. I am pretty good. Yep, got some writing done. Talked to, had a good conversation with my friends. Everything is growing pretty well. I think I just saw a spoon. Where? It's a curious thing to see. I'm now very confused. The spoons must be working with the slides. Okay. Okay. Oh. Mr. Skeleton just shot me. Oh. Right. Down we go. Do some quick trading. Got some glowstone there. Alright. And a melon won't help us much. We is that all the... Oh, we left the emeralds back at the base. Silly us. But I do need that. Right. Grab some more emeralds for what I'm planning to do. But this might... No. We'll see if it's going to be enough. Basically, the problem with the bamboo farm at the moment is that it is underlit. So I'm going to have to increase its lighting. And there we go. back to our base. I think our base is looking pretty in a sort of weird way. Sort of minimal impact on the environment, and there's a pillager in the boat with the chicken. Silly pillager. Boats are for chickens, not for pillagers. Get some glass. And we'll find where we dumped all the emeralds. And this is getting quite long. There we go. So when we run out of emeralds, we can head back and make some more. We'll grab some just plain blocks as construction material. There we go. So we'll go from here. See how the middle row of bamboo isn't growing? I think that's because there's not enough light there, because the light comes in from the sides. So what I'm going to do is go through with a bit of glass, and then light it up along the middle. And is the glowstone too high? That is actually something I'm not sure about. But we'll also put torches along the... I mean, that's how high the bamboo can grow up to, so we also don't want to get it in the way of the bamboo itself. There we go. Still looks a little dark around the edges, so also might want to go down here. Bonk. And just go light on every spot. And that light will sort of propagate out, I'd hope. There we go. Could sacrifice a few bamboo and place glowstone in the farm. That is an excellent idea. I will probably do that if this does not fix the problem. I think this glass is useless here, really. Okay. I can't get hold of that, but I've got a way to fix that problem. If you're using the right one, yeah, I'm using the silkstone. Silk. The one with the silk touch. enchantment on it. What I'll do next is run along here, putting down torches to increase the light level. And right. Take those off there. Run these ones down here. Right. Now, how well does that work out? Okay. Clearing out this bit here as well. And a couple more torches along the edge. Just for good measure. And we're seeing some growth, but none right in the middle. So you might be right, and we have to put some glowstone in the middle of the farm. Let's look at it from the top. I'm noticing how fast the bamboo grows, though. Yeah, there's that central strip there where we're not getting, which is still sort of dark, and we're not seeing any growth from our bamboo. I am thinking we rebuild this lighting gantry down, I say, to blocks. I'd say 5 blocks. All right, you like that. At this height, 2 to 4 blocks should suffice. Yep, I agree. I'm just thinking that it would probably look better. You'd get the same effect, though, if we lower this. Although we sacrifice some of the height. But there's no point in having this up here. It's not going to help. So we might as well get rid of it. That's right. Go. And those keep on falling down. So do we see a difference in light levels? Yeah, there is no shadow there now. So I think that does fix the problem. And like that. Being really careful not to fall to my death off of the top here. And we'll use the silk touch to pick these up. Because if we use the normal way of getting glowstone, it would shatter into glowstone powder, and we'd have less glowstone powder than we started off with. So, got to be careful. Like that. And also sort of having a gantry light, I think, just looks cool. And like that. So, gantry light up here. Gonna run down to the bottom. Just briefly run. Oh, it's down that way. Just so we can catch the glowstone and the glass we dropped. There we go. Now, next step, stick glowstone up there. And oops, it hasn't. Block there. And oops. A block there. Well, that's what I'm trying to work out. All right. Want to be... Hold on. Do I have a... I need a... Probably need a repeater here. Let's get some redstone dust and we'll try it out. Because if it doesn't work, then I'm going to have to find some other solution. While I am here, grab some sticks and that. So I want a repeater. And I need another one of those. And a comparator. Just want to check that. Wiki says light sources can't activate it. Well, that is unfortunate. That takes my... That basically stops my plan. How else can we detect if a block is here? I wonder if we have... An observer will trigger when the situation changes. But I want something sort of constant. I'm thinking what we can do is... like that. And I'm going to need another repeater. We go... put the repeater facing like that. Repeater there. And a block here. Then that activates. All right. And then when this goes off, that's no longer activated. That's exactly what we want. I should have used the silk touch there, but... and then now it's back, it switches on. Excellent. Now we'll take this line down. To I need a torch in here, probably. All right. I need to bring down. I want to get to the controls for that thing. Like that. Go down. Grab that. We'll need probably another repeater. So we'll grab ourselves one of them. The idea is that when that block is present, switches off the collection mechanism. Excuse me. And we don't have needless amounts of we don't have the what you call it, the iron. We don't have. Oh, why is my brain going? We don't have minecarts wandering around when there is no need for them. Yeah. It's not just noise pollution, but it's also... It is also... reduces the amount of entities, so it's a lag prevention method as well. There we go. It's all quiet. Now if we go up here... and trigger the torch again, they start off again. And if they come back... Well, they grow up in between the time of the sweeps. But I am noticing that we are actually going to have to follow your advice. And remove some of the blocks and replace them with lights, because one, they're just not growing. Oh, this one doesn't even have a bamboo in it. This is like the darkest spot. Glowstone there. I think one last glowstone here. That will hopefully improve production. Oh, we can put down some bamboo there as well. Oh! Fell into the mechanism. Some torches. Bamboo. I think there was a couple bits that were missing. Yep, there. And it looks like everything's starting to grow. Well, should be growing now. So we now have a quite effective bamboo farm. And what I was going to do is put this on a timer, and then after every such and such amount of time... hold on, my face is frozen. There we go. We would activate this, and it would run backwards and forwards. But given how much bamboo we create, and how much bamboo we will need, what I am thinking, it's just better if we set it up for a manual trigger. So, stone button, and we'll put away the extra stuff we've got here. And you, say stone button. Get some, oh, we got some wood. Cool. That, and I just realized we need the cobblestone. There's that. So we'll go over here. A piston, cobblestone, and a button. That's exactly all we need. And along here, so we have piston facing that direction, cobblestone button, there we go. And some of the bamboo gets stuck on top of the other bamboo, but when it sweeps back, it gets pushed off and falls back into there. Cool. And I probably should cover everything with a protective layer of glass just so that we don't have to worry about this, but that's a later if we get into a situation where we need to optimize this, then that's an optimization we can do. But until then, we've almost already got a full stack of bamboo. I'm going hunting with your grandpa tomorrow, so I should go to bed. It's been fun watching. Thank you for streaming daily. It's a pleasure. Thank you for watching me so frequently. I am appreciative of all my regular watchers. There we go. Put these back, including the wood. I should take these emeralds back to the trading post. It's getting late there, so I will rest. And then I will do a quick row. Here we go. And the advantage of this is it's directly below areas where I am frequently working. So we'll always have bamboo growing here for when we need it. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me, pillager. And there we go. So, our next project, I think I'll have to think about it. Until then, let's go and work on extending our sorting system and our base. That's sort of like our perpetual project. There we go. All right. And we'll get myself down there. Oh, collect some of these random objects. We don't need the book, or we need the melon can stay here. Arrow can come with me. String can go like that. All right. And we go. got a full supply of... Wondering if I should add a sorting system to our what's his there, so we can sort out the poppies from the iron and perhaps compost them, although we've got plenty of bone at the moment, so we don't have to worry about composting for quite a while. And I also would like to get rid of that thing there. Talking about getting rid of things that I don't want. Hi, Ash. It has been a while, but I am grateful for you returning. It's good to see you. There we go. Store that away. Store that stone there. Store that in the system. Wolf farm. Just checking. We can... Oh, we don't have a cane farm yet. Although... Keep that in mind. Since we've got our massive bamboo farm now, we don't need the old bamboo farm. So what we could do is change the old bamboo farm into a sugar cane farm. Yeah. And build this out. So all right. What depth is that? That's... There we go. And Merry Christmas too. Ah, thank you very much. Yeah. I don't want water come in. I just want to find the proper level for this. Okay, so goes that's there. That's the bottom of that trench. Gonna have to fill in all of this with sand most likely to clear it out. It is going quite well for me at the moment. How is it going for you, Spectra? I hope just as well. We probably want to actually go all the way up with this one here, because that will be sort of like the boundaries. Right. Although as we get... Yeah, for aesthetics, we probably need to fill this in totally. Getting destroyed in Pokemon Showdown. Ah. There we go. the problem with extending your base into water when your base is very heavily redstone dependent. It's always a concern of flooding your base and destroying all the redstone you've built. There we go. Alright. Right there. Alright there. But things are pretty fine. And right there. Let's say this one more. And you more like that. And we'll call this side an end. And we'll swim over to here and do the same thing here. Right. And good old-fashioned dewatering is going to be here soon. All right. And stone. Right there. Well, the advantage of water is that it does allow you to fly, so it's a bit like creative mode. And up like that. Let's go along like that. And I'll probably have sort of like a basement level, which we can use for further expansion later on. And oh, it's up there. You go along like that. We join these along here. That. Oh. All right. Let's clear that out. Go along there. So it turns out a little bit deeper than we decided before. And quickly go to grass. Dislike competitive Pokemon. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't feel really in the spirit of the spirit of the game. The way it's played. Alright. Alright. Do a quick snooze. Why is steel weak to fire? I mean, if you heat metal, especially steel, it will melt and weaken, so it makes a sort of sense that way. There we go. I'm just going to check. Yeah. Now all the bamboo shoots are growing. So our bamboo farm looks like it's working fine. Excellent. Got plenty of those. I'm going to need a whole lot of sand. There we go. So, as before, I'm going to de-water it using sand. Because I find it is the easiest way to de-water sort of large areas. Is that the other town over there? I think it is. I did not realize it was that close. Alright. There. And why does Dragon type completely disregard steel weaknesses? That I would not know. I mean, some of the weaknesses and strengths make sort of sense, but others seem to be completely arbitrary. Like, it makes sense that rock types are weak to water, since water erodes rock. We'll close this in here. That's right. Thankfully, I've got respiration on my helmet, so it acts as sort of like a snorkeling helmet. There we go. So that's like that. Now we can fill this in with sand. And I keep on doing it one more time than it needs to be. Even when I try to make sure that I don't. There we go. And all nicely filled in. That's how we de-water if we don't have any supply of sponges, because I haven't raided a what's his next water temple. Also, Pokemon Showdown doesn't show what stuff is weak to what. I guess you are expected to know the strength rules. There we go. And The main games do that, and I don't know why Showdown can't do it for... Yeah, that is a bit weird. And... Yeah. Alright. Pulling in this a bit more with all of the sand to make it nice and dry. Yep. Alright, you. That is... It's good that we have a good supply of sand here. We're about to run out of it. Oh, some sand just floating around. And, right. We can recover some sand from the bit we've already filled in. I'm wondering if I should just move the rest of this up one level. No, I think the extra challenge of building through the water is worth it. Sand is just a nice thing to have, yeah. Because it's a quite useful gravity block. And it's the pretty difficult to renew. It's almost renewable, but it's one of the blocks that is very difficult to be renewable in sort of, I was going to say unpatched, but I mean unmodded Minecraft. I don't think we'd get renewable sand in real-world Minecraft ever, since they do like to have sort of environmental messages in the game, and the worldwide shortage of sand is a real thing. So I can understand why they would want to have sand be short in Minecraft as well, to actually like to teach people about that. All right. Put that back there. Put you in there. That into there. We grab a bit more sand. Quickly reset the clock. And we will just continue to fill in our... I thought it was getting late. That's why I came down here. Oh, and the fact that I ran out of sand. I bet I'll get right up to the top and then it'll be late enough to actually... Oh, no, it's plenty of time. I'm being foolish then. Where is the sun? Oh, the sun is there. It is getting somewhat late. And, fill in that gap for the time being. So nothing can crawl in. There we go. And Alright. There's actually not much left to go on here. Which I am thinking is a good thing. And now it's getting late enough to go to bed. Right. I'll finish this row off and then we will reset the clock again. There. Right. Sand's in place. Swim along here. Alright. I'm a little worried because probably late enough for creatures to spawn. And I'll be just outside of the range of everything. There we go. Might want another bed at some time. Yeah. How is... Our bamboo forest is working up nicely. That is good to see. And actually thinking that that lighting gantry is actually functional as well. Seems to we have too much of it in some areas. Yeah, there's a worldwide shortage of the type of sand that is good for making concrete. Because not all sands are useful for making concrete. So, because it's mostly sand that is on beaches. And they have situations where entire beaches get just sort of all of its sand removed. Because desert sand is different and doesn't work well for making concrete. So you can't just sort of like strip mine a desert. So that doesn't work for the type of sand you need in industry. There we go. And they've even talked about trying to make synthetic sands, but it is difficult because you've got to like crush, because crushing rock doesn't do it. It has to be continuously crushed in a way that removes all the sharp edges off of the rocks in a certain way. There we go. Oh, I'm not actually not exact. I'm certain characteristics of the edges, I think it is, if I recall correctly. All right. And we go like that. Right, almost filled up. And this works a lot faster because I don't have to wait for one of them to drop down. Okay. Alright. There. Before I go to sleep, I'm going to input my knowledge into this. The reason we can't use desert sand in concrete is production because desert sand is too fine and smooth to stick together. Ah, that makes sense. Yep. That makes a lot of sense because it's made by continuous wind blowing across each other. I guess desert sand was just dirt at one point. Yeah. Dirt's a really complicated subject. Especially when you shift from talking about dirt to talking about soil. Because soil contains a lot of organic compounds and is useful for growing stuff in, while dirt theoretically has no organics, so it doesn't have the minerals and that type of things. Okay. And we fill that in. And one last spot. Right. Like that. We've got the glass. We can run around the top with it. And there's another octopus wanting to destroy itself on my structure. It's amazing how often the squids sort of self-beach themselves. There we go. What's the time? All right. And we'll put a roof on there at some point. So, I think we'll call the stream to a close there. Since we've got quite a lot done now. I'm gonna check on our supplies. Let's give it one more run. All right. There goes. Then when it returns, this gets knocked forward. And sort of like acts as a sweeper. That's the final run. And if we go down here, we've got 1, 2, 3, almost 4. No, more than this is going to fall out. So, got almost 4 rows of bamboo in that double box. So, I am quite happy with that bamboo farm. Knocked the bamboo farm off the list of things to build. And we'll head back to our AFK spot where we go between streams. So, yeah. Ironically, if we just ripped all the bamboo down from that rainforest over there, we probably have as much bamboo as the farm can produce. But how long do you generally AFK for? I tend to AFK overnight when I AFK. I just sort of like set it up, put myself in a safe spot and rest there. Of course, those farms that I'm running long term aren't actually that good or efficient. And I might actually give thought to improving them, but let's climb to the top of here. I really do want to replace this with a water column or a gate into above the nether that is closer to home. Right. And I'm going to have to think about plans for next Minecraft stream. I am thinking that's a lot of magma cubes. But what I was thinking is that we are going to convert the old bamboo farm into a sugarcane farm, then start working on a mega furnace array. Or actually, not quite a mega furnace, more a kilo furnace. So, not a huge one, just sort of like a mid-range one. In order to be able to cook resources at high speed if we ever need it. Oh, had some spare sands there. Okay. We are in idle mode. Hence we say so in singing. So, today we finished our bamboo farm and worked on extending our base some more. Tomorrow we'll be streaming some Factorio, where I am going to be working on the next stage of that factory. I haven't exactly planned what we'll be doing on the factory, but it probably will be expanding the it's probably be adding automation for another item. So I hope to see you there. Thank you everybody for keeping me company as I played. I hope to see you later. Thank you very much for watching.